The IT channel industry plays a pivotal role in the overall technology ecosystem. It's a dynamic field that focuses on driving innovation, fostering partnerships, and enabling businesses to thrive in an increasingly digital world. One key player in the regional channel industry is value-added distributor FVC, and at its helm is KS Parag, the managing director for the company. Today, we have the privilege of speaking with Parag, who will shed light on the ever-evolving IT channel landscape. Welcome, Parag, and thank you for joining us today.
Thank you, Adley. Thank you for inviting me here at the ITB headquarters at Dubai Media City. It's a pleasure to be here and great to be talking to you. I'm very excited. Thank you.
So, Parag, as mentioned earlier, the regional channel industry is ever-evolving in nature. So, for FVC, how do you stay ahead of the different technological advancements and market trends while ensuring the company's continued success?
So I would say I would break that answer into three. So if from an FVC perspective, if looking at market trends, we have a threefold strategy. The first one would be is to actually listen to our channel partners. We do a lot of aggressive listening, understanding from them what they would like to basically talk to their customers, understand from them what their customer pain areas are, and see how best we could actually help them in terms of bridging that gap. So that's the first part. Second one, we are in touch with many of large and medium-sized enterprise customers. We connect with them through different seminars or workshops at times, or even end-user meetings, where we also try to understand what is their vision, what's their thought, what do they want to actually see in their particular organization, and how things can be made easily evolved in their particular enterprise. So this, and the last but not the least, is we actually also look at acquiring new talent acquisition. So when trying to bring new talent acquisition, does help us to actually understand what the market trends are, what people are looking at, what organizations are looking at, and how best we can, as FVC, address those areas.
Thank you so much for sharing that, Parag. And my next question is for you personally as a leader of FVC. What are the different leadership philosophies and strategies do you implement in terms of ensuring that FVC achieves its long-term goal?
So I think most important thing, all know, Adele, is that we have to basically have the team behind you. So for me, my role in the company ideally is to actually go ahead and empower and motivate the team. So for my leadership is more to work with the team as one of the teammates, understand with them in terms of what their challenges are, how we can together overcome them, and go ahead and execute together towards success. So that's typically what I work at FVC, and it's very exciting. And then I look at a very transparency from my team and do my best to make sure that every day is a great place to work for.
So looking at the landscape in general, we all know that collaboration plays a very important role in enabling businesses to thrive. So how has unified collaboration evolved in this region?
So let me start with my own personal favorite statement. And okay, it might be bold, but this is something I tell all, whether I meet a CIO or I meet a CEO of a channel partner. I said, if you're putting a telephone in your desk, you're actually putting that only for your own ego. Okay, so today the industry is so evolved so fast. Mobilities happen. Everything is on your mobile, and everything in unified collaboration is moved either to Microsoft Teams or Zoom. Okay, so this is where the whole industry is evolved. Now coming back to this region and also understanding what's happening, I think we've seen unified collaboration globally, especially with COVID, extremely exploding, and we've actually had the biggest adoption of Teams and biggest adoption of Zoom globally by all enterprise major companies who actually have now completely got into their DNA. We've seen these trends happening in the Middle East. I would say not at the same pace what you would want to, but it is coming in. And I'm hoping that two things, if today we as a company, along with our partners, educate our enterprise customers how this will actually help how they'll help them with productivity and ease of use, we should have a much better unified collaboration adoption in this part of the world.
Okay. And collaboration in itself, I believe, is like the very essence of the channel industry, right? Like
yes.
Everything within that ecosystem is built on collaboration.
Absolutely, yeah.
Looking back again at FVC, can you share some of the most notable partnerships that you're very particularly proud of?
So I think we're a company. We're in typically in 4 domains. So we're in the unified collaboration space. We're in the AV space. We're also in the cybersecurity space, and also we've started a new domain on the AI and cloud. So I think I would say obviously in the unified collaboration space, I think the 2 partnerships have been extremely exciting at FVC has been our partnership with Microsoft on Teams and our partnership with Zoom on their platform. So these 2 have been the absolute, the most exciting partnerships we've had. Had a very good, exciting partnership with Barco, especially on the AV side in terms of our wireless presentations. And then on our cybersecurity, we've seen some great stuff happening, especially with new emerging technologies. So we've done very well on the PAM, Privilege Access Management, out here. We've been the leader. So BT, Beyond Trust, has been a great notable partner for us and very exciting for us. But having said that, we've also seen the Cybil, which is a leader on the dark web. We're actually evolving and actually talking to customers how we can help them in terms of mitigation at the dark web.
From your perspective now as a channel leader, what would be one piece of advice that you would give channel players to stay relevant and competitive in today's market?
I would say 2 parts. I think one part was we would want to see a partner who would actually be proactive. He's actually committed in terms of driving that vendor partnership. He's committed to go out there and educate the customer, talk about what this particular technology can help that particular customer in achieving his pain areas and also total cost of ownership. And the second part is, I would say, when we're talking from your perspective in terms of what our advice to the channel partner would be is, be that trusted advisor to your customer. And I always tell my partners, don't wait for not going back and talking to the customer in terms of the new technology or the new trends. Because if you don't do it, someone else will do it. Try to be that trusted advisor, be that trusted partner. So whenever the customer is looking at terms of change or adapting to change, or even looking at how he can actually increase productivity, bring things easier at his workplace, you are his trusted partner for all his IT requirements. So this is what I would say, both from a channel perspective and including advice to the channels. There is a lot of enterprises out there who need help. Understand, work with them, be their consultant, be their trusted advisor, and see how you can mitigate and help them to actually do better within their own work environment.
Great, thank you so much. I believe that's a wonderful note to end on. Thank you so much for your time today, Parag, and we hope to obviously hear more from you and the FVC team.
Thank you, Adlai. It was a pleasure, and it was great meeting up with you. But thank you for inviting me here at the IDB headquarters.
Okay,
thank you.
So much.